Just recently, I was diagnosed with a blood clot in my leg and in my lung. And you know those little pamphlets that you see in the back of the seat when you're flying on an airplane? Coincidentally, I was taking a flight on American Airlines just after the diagnosis, and this was the first time that I've ever seen like a half page of that pamphlet dedicated to talking about the risks of getting blood clots when you're flying in an airplane. Now, I don't know if this is something that all airlines have been doing for a while now, or this is just the first time that I've ever noticed. But, props to American Airlines for including this, because ever since I had a blood clot and I made a video about the experience, so many people have come into the comment section and have talked about how they have a blood clot too, or how they know someone in their life that has one, or how they know someone that suddenly died from one at a really young age. And the crazy thing is that until I had one myself, I had no awareness of them really, or any idea just how much of a risk or how easily you can get one when you're traveling a lot. And it makes sense too, you're sitting in this tiny little cramped space for several hours. You barely have any room to stretch out your legs. You're probably not getting up and walking around all the time because you have to like shuffle past everybody in your aisle. You're probably dehydrated because you're trying not to drink a lot of water because it'll just make you use the restroom all the time. And you're very likely sleeping for at least a couple of hours on the flight. So you're like spending a lot of time like unconscious in this upright seated position. But anyways, just a quick PSA, blood clots can be life-threatening and they're apparently a lot easier to get than you might think. If you have a blood clot yourself or just want to learn more about them, there's this really good YouTube channel that I can recommend to you that I've been listening to nonstop because it's just filled with tons of information and people sharing their personal stories. So I'll put a link to that in my bio, and hopefully if you have one, it can help you as well. But anyways, stay safe out there.